Hi guys, and welcome back to Underdog Reviews. Today, we are going to review the anime Bastard Heavy Metal, based on the OVA and manga from 1988. This anime has it all: magic, brutal fight scenes, and lots of women. Yeah, we're talking about some seductive, strong, boobacious women. I mean, this is the closest we have to hentai, the porn. The creator Hagiwara, a fan of heavy metal and Dungeons and Dragons, and even names towns after his favorite bands. And in 1992, the sixth episode OVA was released by AIC, and in 2022, Netflix released an anime. So, how good is this anime? Well, in episode 1, we see a mighty, evil, deranged wizard killing people and infiltrate the palace with the naked protagonist named Lord Schneider blasts him and some ogres. We see a bunch of blood and guts straight up in the first few minutes of this episode, saving the kingdom of Metallicana and its ugh, princess. Like, wow, her and Yoko, the redhead, actually most of the female designs in this series are like hentai designs and porn. And very distracting. So after saving the kingdom from attacks, continued by a group called the Dark Rebel Army. The Dark Rebel Army are a group of powerful wizards who lead a demon army. Several times throughout the story, they try to attack the kingdom of Metallicana to seek global domination by seizing the four seals of Ansar. The four divine kings are obvious reference to the four horsemen of the apocalypse. We also learn of the demon known as Anthrax that plunged the world into a dark age in the series. Did I forget to mention it's post-apocalyptic? This series' villains and heroes are very funny and interesting. Some call this a parody, but I disagree. This is not a parody, in my opinion. I know what you guys are thinking. This is another mid show. Well, it's not. This dark fantasy, ruthless, and gory anime is a badass, action-driven anime with strange 80s vibes. After episode 1, I was hooked. It moved so fast, and I couldn't wait to see more of Dark Schneider and Yoko and the princess. Although I enjoyed the show, the last 3 episodes of the show, they started to slow down a lot, and not in a good way. After watching Dark Schneider's persona, now I know why Bastard was a good name for this anime. He's loud, brutal, and seems to practically boinking every girl he just met. In the next episode, he's eating a girl out. What the heck? Redhead Joko is a friendly yet seductive sidekick of Lord Schneider, and she's one good-looking redhead. Then we have female princess, and damn, she and Yoko and the rest of the female character designs will leave you walking around with a heart on, like you watching Bible Black. It's also a character from the Dark Rebel Army like Nave, and damn, she's packing. And also Eri and Kai are practically boinking Lord Schneider. How is this on Netflix? Oh, and also the other 3 Divine Kings, Gara, Talsu, and Abigail. But they're pretty quiet, and I don't know much about them. I found the other characters more entertaining, for the wrong reason. This anime was licensed by Netflix and animated by Linden Films, a studio that recently worked on Tokyo Revengers and Call of the Night. In this adaptation, although the art is similar, the characters appear to be slightly younger, like Yoko for example. In the manga and the OVA, she appeared slightly taller and more detailed. Speaking of more detailed, the art of both the manga and the OVA, most of the characters in general appear to be more detailed. I would say the art is pretty good, but different. Now, I would say the animation is pretty good for 2022. It's fluent and always moving, but I feel it's, it slightly lacks a bit of suspense, like in the 1992 OVA. In this adaptation, there is slightly less nudity and violence because it's Netflix, but it's only slightly. They kept most of the nudity and violence. Overall, the art and animation are good quality for 2022, but if you're a longtime fan, the bits of censoring might not suit well with you. A classic dark fantasy needs some good music, so when it's called Bastard Heavy Metal, the title sounds like a good choice. The opening song, Bloody Power Fame by Rain, was acceptable. The music was good, but I wonder if Hagiwara, a fan of heavy metal, why didn't he use songs from bands like Metallica or Megadeth for the opening? An Iron Maiden song like Run to the Hills would have also been a good choice. After some thought and an obvious reason would have been that the budget was was just not enough. So I get why they used this opening instead of using an expensive mainstream song. The lyrics were genius, like "Locked Out of Heaven, Sins Unforgiven" were a good line to describe our protagonist. The ending song by Kiele called "Blessless" presents an image of naked bodies flying down into an orgy of fan service. Done well, that I personally enjoyed. So Bastard is very action packed, has some enjoyable characters and boobs, and every episode is entertaining with either story progression or some of the best fan service, borderline hentai I have seen. Ah, was this fun! Although if you're a longtime fan of the OVA and you want to see more violence and nudity, you might be disappointed. This version of Bastard tries to be the OVA, manga, and its own adaptation, all at the same time. In my opinion, it succeeds for any new anime fan or casual anime fan. When I first watched this, I have not yet watched the OVA or read the manga, but after enjoying almost every episode, I can say that I definitely enjoyed this version of the anime. Well, although it might be bad for longtime fans, I think people watching this version can it can be a very fun gateway into the dark, pornographic fantasy world of Bastard. But that's what I think. So what do you guys think? Did you guys enjoy it like me? Let me know in the comment section. Give this video a like, share the video, and just have fun. Thanks for watching. It's JM from Underdog Review.